Hey, while you're in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
Why did these things happen to us, P? I'm asking you, why do we go into slavery? Think about it. We the strongest people on the earth. We the smartest people on the earth. We the best at everything. How could these nations conquer us and take us over and put us in subjection into slavery and hard bondage, taking our babies, dashing them on the rocks, taking our women and raping them in front of our eyes? How could these things happen to us as a nation of people? If we're so strong, if we're so smart, if we're so intelligent, what happened to us? What happened to us? What you think happened to us?
Never fought.
We never fought. We did fight. We had revolutions. You heard of Nat Turner, Abraham Prosser? These men fought and stood up against oppression, but guess what? It didn't succeed. You hear me, P? P, pay attention. Watch this. We're going to show you Deuteronomy 28:15. What's your name again, Rob? Watch this, Rob. What's your name, brother? Darnell. Darnell, okay. Yeah. What we're going over right now is who we are biblically. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites in the Bible.
That's right.
We are not niggas. We are not spics. We are not all these hood niggas, street niggas. We none of those terms.
Right.
Big players, we none of those terms. Pimps. God calls us the Israelites.
That's
the
right.
reason this happened to us is because we discontinue from the commandments of God.
Right.
We're going to show you that in the Bible. Watch this.
Bring it out. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention and listen. Look at these signs, because this is what we're going to be describing biblically. Because this happened historically, correct? These things happen to us historically, but it's been in the Bible this whole time. Read this.
But it shall come to pass.
So God said it's going to come to pass, meaning what? What does that mean? If I tell you something's going to happen in the future, I just gave it away to you. What does that mean? It's going to happen. It's going to happen, right? Watch this.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, thy God.
God told us what? We have to what? Hearken, meaning what? Listen to him. As a nation of people, we have not been listening to God for over 500 years. This is why we have the conditions we in.
Right.
But God is speaking through Moses during this time, telling us when we just left the Egyptian captivity. If we don't listen, in the future, God said he's going to put us through certain things. Come back over here, watch this.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
What the Bible say?
All these curses.
Is a curse a good thing? No, right? Is a curse a good thing? Is a curse a good thing? No. So y'all all acknowledge curse is not a good thing.
Right.
Let's see some of the curses that God will put on us. And let's see who it identifies that we are biblically. Verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
Remember, we just read God said he will put what upon us?
Curses.
Curses, right? So God is saying those curses that he put upon us,
and they shall be upon us, upon thee, for a sign.
For a what?
For a sign.
What does that sign right there show you? Right there. It's Walgreens. You know, that's Walgreens. Those signs across the street show us what? That's the checking class place. These signs right here show us what? We got to stop. God said these curses we're going to read about, they're going to be signs to identify who we are in these last days. Because if I was to ask all y'all, what's your nationality? Black, right? Pull in the crayon box. We identify ourselves as these things. What's your nationality? Your race. You don't know. Okay. What's your nationality? What's your race? Black. Black, right? But biblically, who are we? Israelites. But that's what we got to figure out. Read.
Bring it out. And for a wonder.
God said the curses in the Bible says it's going to make you wonder, damn, who did this happen to?
Right.
Does this happen to the people that's running around saying they the Jews? Are they going through the oppression in the Bible that we're about to read about? Read.
and upon thy seed forever.
Meaning what? Generation through generation, you're going to see these curses upon these people, the Israelites. Read 32. Pete, read that fire when you get a chance. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now, let me ask you, Darrell, right? Right, Darnell, come here. I want y'all to come close. Darnell and Rob, I want y'all to come close. Now we're going to look at these signs right here in these images. Because remember, God said he put what? Signs upon us to do what? Identify who the blacks and Hispanics and who the blacks, Native Americans and Hispanics are today.
That's right.
We're reading one of the curses that he put on us to identify ourselves. Read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Don't you see that happen to us? When did that happen to us? 16, 19? This is when our sons and our daughters was given unto another people. We was put on those slave ships and we was sold when we got to this land. Look at our forefathers, look at our mothers going through oppression. Imagine your brother or your sister being sold to a white man in Tennessee and you never seeing them again. This is what the Bible prophesied would happen to us for our disobedience to the commandments of God.
That's right.
That's why the commandments of God are important. The Bible is our wisdom in the sight of all the nations. That's why today when they look at us, they say, oh, these just niggas. Because what? We walk around with our pants below our butt. We walk around thinking that the white image of Christ is God. We walk around worshiping every other nation and loving every other nation but ourselves. Why? Because we've been destroyed through slavery. Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Now watch this. Come here. What you think that means? It said our eyes will look. After our children were sold now, our eyes will look and fail with longing for them all the day long. What does that mean? So think about it. We just got our children taken from us and sold into slavery. What's the next? What are we doing after that? We crying. We can't get them back. Watch this. Read the next part.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
See that? We crying about it. Have you seen movies like Django, 12 Years a Slave, and things of nature? When our children was getting sold and taken, what was they doing? What only thing we could do was cry. And throw fits. All these screaming and things, we couldn't stop it. Because God said we would have no might in our hand. Because God was our might. But when we left God and started following other gods, like Mother's Day, like Father's Day, like Cat Day, like Dog Day, like New Year's, like Christmas, God said, okay, I'm going to allow the nations to punish you. That's God's way of punishing his children. He's not going to come off the throne and come down here and give you a whooping with a belt. No, he's going to send these nations he created for you, to serve you, to put you in subjection, to put you in slavery. Now you're going to go to them for food. Now you're going to go to them for clothes because we disobeyed the commandments of God. Now, I'm going to show you that in the Bible. Watch this, verse 48, I mean.
Therefore shall thy serve thy enemy.
God told us if we broke his commandments, we was going to serve our enemies. Look at our conditions today. Does the black man own really anything? No, we in subjection. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
In hunger, when we want to go and get food. Like today, what y'all going to eat today? Y'all going anywhere to buy anything? The stores we got to go to, right, to get our goods. Family Dollar, Walmart, Sam's Club, all these places. Do we own these places? No, our enemies own them. Watch this, read.
And in thirst, and in nakedness.
God said, in thirst, you want water that drops free from the sky? No, you got to pay for that. In some states, it's illegal to catch water and use it for drinking. You can get a ticket for it. Look it up. It's a real thing. We don't own anything. How about Lake Michigan? Do we own that? How about any rivers? Do we own that? We don't own anything, do we? God told us that would happen to the Israelites for disobeying his commandments. Rob, check that flyer out. Read.
And in nakedness, and in the want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Remember, God said this enemy will put a yoke of iron. This enemy will put a yoke of iron upon our neck. Who put the yokes of iron upon our neck right here? Who did that, Darnell? The slave master, which was who? The white man. This man put a yoke of iron upon our neck. Why? Why did he do it? Let me see if you're listening.
You were in slavery.
We were in slavery, but why did he do it? Why did God say he would allow them to do these things to us? Huh? Punishment, right. For doing what? Not applying his commandments.
Right.
I'm going to show you a simple commandment that God gave us, Leviticus 21:5.
Bring it up.
Watch this. Did you know God commanded that all men supposed to have a beard on their face? A full beard now on their face. Did you know that? You didn't know? Okay, so watch this. I'm going to show you. Watch this.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. Bring it out. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So here's God giving the laws to the Israelites. Remember, we read Deuteronomy 28:15. If we disobey his laws, these curses will come upon us and overtake us. This is one of the laws God gave the men to keep, to be able to not go through these curses.
Right.
But because we did not listen and follow what we saw the white man do, what we saw the Egyptians do, these things happen to us.
That's right.
Now I'm showing you what can reverse the curse. The commandments of God.
That's right.
Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
See that? What God say? Read it again. I want you to pay attention. Watch this.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
What's that mean? It said, neither shall the Israelite man shave off the corners of his beard. What does that mean? Okay, good. I'm explaining. You see right here? You see the hairs that's growing on the side of your face? Yeah. God say, do not shave that off. God say, let it come in. That's why we get these razor bumps and super patchy faces and things of that nature. Because God don't want us to do that. He's telling you, stop doing it. Stop doing it.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.